What's going on? So, I got this video idea about kind of. So, I was watching this video about Elon Musk, right? And it was trying to explain why Elon Musk. I don't know. I feel like these girls had this like vendetta against him. Was trying to like figure out his thing. So, Elon Musk believed basically and said, sleeping alone is like the worst thing ever. Like, he hates sleeping alone. Me too. Um, and somebody was in the thing that was trying to explain, well, his thing looks like he's codependent on the person that he was with. So then the girl, his ex-wife, did, I think, a TED Talk or something about Elon Musk, like about him in a sense. Now, he does have Asperger's, or it's a form of autism, okay? But he's also obviously one of the most intelligent people on the planet. So that proves that autism is not the same as what other people would call a mental disorder, or a mental defect or something. That it seems like his way of thinking is more advanced. That he thinks about the going to Mars and the advancement of the human species, and all of these things are so advanced. And his drive, when he said something about nobody should work as hard as him, and I think he had to talk about something, and he had to stop the camera, was about to start crying, and like, I get it. Like, now I get it, because like, no one should have to work as hard as me either. Like, now I'm not saying I work as hard as Elon Musk, but we all work in our own different ways because we're all on planet Earth for a different thing. And if you are walking in your purpose, like if you're doing what you came to Earth to do, then that is the hardest work you will ever have to do. Because the hardest thing that Elon Musk had to do, and the thing that he was talking about, and the thing I realize now, is that no one should have to work as hard as me. Meaning, like, I just went through a breakup, which is the worst breakup I've ever gone. Like, best breakup as in, like, I'm not mad at her. I didn't say, fuck you, as she was walking out the door. No, I got nothing but love for her. And, like, I genuinely hope she comes back. But it's not that I'm codependent on her. I love her. It's just shitty because I don't get the same excuse that everyone else gets. Everyone else gets the excuse to, you have a breakup, you get to, fuck your life up, or you get to mope around and you get to be sad, and I'm sad as shit, but I don't get to be sad. If I'm sad, I gotta do something about it, whether it's music or... Bro, I just got this job opportunity that I might take, and if I have the right things, if it's close enough, there's this business that hit me up that I've been watching their videos for years. I don't want to say too much, but it's just this shitty thing that I have no choice but to work. Like, my girl broke up with me, and I got a job immediately, and I start this week, and I got 30 hours a week at that job, and then I still have to do my album. I'm started writing my book again. I have to, like, whatever, and no one should have to work as hard as me. Nobody. That's why, like, I understood what Elon Musk was saying, and it's this thing that as soon as you figure out that no one's going to do that thing for you, and as soon as you figure out that you're not getting any younger, as soon as you figure out all of that, now, the main reason why I'm sitting here like, fuck, okay, I would love for my girl to come back because I'm going to do my thing regardless. So, obviously, I thought that this was the girl, like, in my mind, in my imagination, I structured my entire reality around us, our family. She has kids. So, going through this breakup has fucked with me in a different way that it probably, a breakup doesn't fuck with other people, because I don't know. I have to reevaluate my own imagination and be like, okay, well, I need to hope for the best, and the best is that she comes back and we work this shit out together and we build our lives together. The worst is that she doesn't come back, and I have to build this thing no matter what. No matter what. And that's the thing that I don't think people understand. That I don't just talk the talk, I actually live this shit. That, I don't know. You can't let shit fuck with you for too long. You know, a death will happen, a breakup will happen, your mom's gonna die, your dad's gonna die, I don't know, there's a lot of trauma that can happen in the world. Things will happen to you. But they don't have to define you. They don't have to stop you. They don't have to break you. They don't have to whatever. But it also doesn't have to make you bitter. It doesn't have to make you evil or angry or whatever. It can make you motivated. Like, in a sense, I'm using this breakup, you know, I'm motivated. It's, well, I'm gonna fucking do this shit. And not do it to prove anybody wrong, because I don't think about, like, that's the thing, is the way I live my life, it's just the way I think, it's just who I am, it's how my brain was structured, I don't know. But, it's that I'm always thinking about me, my future, my life, and now, like I should be, because everybody should be thinking about themselves. Not in an ego way, not in a selfish way. It's not selfish to think about yourself, because now, if you're thinking about yourself in a selfish way, then yeah, that's selfish. But you gotta use common sense. That, like, if you're thinking about yourself in a way that if you could build yourself, you can help the people around you, then that's not selfish. Then just build yourself, bro. And that's kind of what I realized. That's what I'm doing. And I'm either gonna build myself up to help the people around me, or just build myself up to help me, because right now there's nobody around me. It's just me. You know, just me in this apartment with technology. Thank God I got the internet and technology and shit, and weed and plants and herbs, and I just ordered some lion's mane mushrooms, so it'll be here tomorrow or Tuesday. But I don't know. It's the breakup is shitty because it woke me up again, like, just retwisted my mind to be like, boom, okay, now I'm grown. Like, meaning I've been through so many experiences that require a human to become grown. And experiencing losing the love of your life is horrible. So it will make you reevaluate reality. And I reevaluated reality and realized that nothing can change about my life. That I don't get to, I don't know. I also don't necessarily, like, I don't want another girl in my life. That's why I'm hoping she just comes back. Because I just would love for her to come back. Because you know how, like, people say time heals all wounds and eventually you'll find someone else. And the shitty thing is, I understand reality. So I get that eventually she would find somebody else. And that maybe it would take me 5 years to find someone else. But it's still, eventually, I would probably find someone else. But my issue is, I don't want no one else. I want the thing that I imagined first. Which was her children with us growing together. I have a daughter that I brought to the table, and I was hoping that we would get married and have a child together and whatever. And I understand that some people don't see. And, like, I get that being a woman must be different than being a man, but the thing is that all I can see is the same thing I've seen for the past 8 years. Because the thing I've been doing, I was doing before I was with the girl I'm with now. And this is the realization that I realized. And this is why I'm like, I know who I am. And it sounds egotistical, but it is fact. That I have more in common with the people that I watch on YouTube than the people around me in my real life. That I have been on a journey. At first, it was some knowledge about shamanism, life, death, reality, psychedelics, spirituality. So I did the psychedelics, I did the ayahuasca, I did the DMT, I did the LSD, I did the, like, I traveled, I did 40, 50 different plants and herbs. I went on a shamanic journey. But then I went on a journey of learning about science and learning how to speak, learning how to think, learning how to have a conversation, learning, right? I just learn. So I learned business and still learning business, and I learned a bunch of shit. And as I'm on my journey, right, I am with this girl, not the girl I'm talking that just broke up with me, but just listen. I'm with this girl. I was 18 years old, 19 years old, smoked salvia for the first time. It changed my mind forever. And the girl did not smoke salvia, so her mind did not change, and I don't think she could have handled it. So then a year later, I did DMT, and the psychedelics started this journey, and the journey became the life that I'm on. And before any of those women were in my life, when I was 11 years old, I started my musical journey. That at 11 years old, I wrote my first rap song, and I started rapping. And at 12 years old, my dad gave me Fruity Loops, Cool Edit Pro, and I was able to learn how to record, learn how to master vocals, or try to. Eventually got into making beats. And after getting into making beats, years later, now here I am, deeper on my musical journey. And what I realize is I have been on my thing since 11 years old. Most people don't know what their thing is because they think life's purpose means you're doing one thing. They think living your life's purpose means that if you're a painter, you have to paint, and if you're not painting, you're not living your life's purpose. And I don't think that's true. I think what I realized at a young age for me is that at a young age I realized that my life's purpose was to follow my soul. And that's what I do. I follow my soul. So, my soul at 11 told me, like, it wanted to make music, it wanted to rap, it wanted to learn how to sing, it wanted to learn how to do these things. So I did it. My soul heard about Kratom. Kratom changed my life. So, and then the opportunities to start a Kratom business and all this shit, so then I did it. Then the opportunities to add more than just Kratom around the business, to start an herb business. So now I'm going to do that. That's my next journey into business. But I realized something that I don't think, something in that video about Elon Musk that they missed, because they are not the same. They are not, and maybe they are on their journey, but they don't even see it. That, I don't know. Yeah. That I genuinely think that a man's success has to do with the woman that he has next to him. And in my shitty situation, she left. So I'm sitting here with the lessons that I learned in the relationship, that it was the best relationship I have ever had. I've never grown with somebody. Like, it was always me on my journey. And then, I don't know, the girl was just there. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Most people aren't actually on the journey together. And that's the problem I think we have with relationships in this society today, is people are not on the journey together. They're on their own separate journey. They got their own separate money. They got their own separate this. They got their own separate that. And that's great. It's great. It's not that, we didn't have our own shit. It's that I could tell that if things worked out and whatever, in the future, if all these goals work out, or at least some of them, the business and whatever, I don't need to be a famous anything, I don't need to whatever, and all I need is, like, really, my goal is $100,000 a year, because nobody in my family, I don't know many people in my family that make $100,000 a year, so And it has nothing to do with anyone else. It's that survival needs will no longer be fucking thought about. That I've been poor for so long that we're all stuck in fucking survival mode. And I'm trying to break out of that. So the journey now for me is me breaking out of that. That the knowledge I've gained over the years, if I can get this shit to the right person, it could fucking impact the planet. That is the fucking goal, right? But really the goal is just to express myself. And this is all I know how to do, because this is all I've been doing since I was 11, is expressing myself. I wanted to make music, so I made it. I wanted to make videos, so I made it. And now here I am. I wanted to whatever. The one thing I regret is that I think I was too caught in my thing that I didn't see that my ex was on her journey, and like she was the only human being I've ever met that's on a journey. Like I don't know how to explain it. That the girls that I was with before her, the reason why that didn't work out is because they're not on a journey. They're not doing anything with their lives. They don't have any goals. They don't have any. There's no purpose there. There's no real thing. But the girl I was just with, she's got dreams, goals. She has for a long time. She's gone, through so much bullshit that I wish she didn't go through. But there's nothing we can do about that. But it's just life, That I didn't realize that she was on her journey. So, because she was on her journey, I was so caught into my thing, and I've been caught into my thing since I was 11 years old. That at 11, I was focused. I don't know how to explain it. That people made fun of me, people, whatever. I didn't think about any of them. I thought about me and what makes me happy, and I didn't really just think about me. I thought about, well, I want to make music, so I think about, I need to learn how to rap. Like, I want to learn how to flow. Well, how do you flow? Like, what is a flow? And then I started freestyling, and then it grew eventually. But yeah, I don't know. It just feels good, at least, to know that there's someone else out there like me, even if it's, he's nothing like me. I'm nothing like him, but maybe, because Elon Musk, his point of view on codependence and his point of view on being in a relationship, I share a similar point of view, because for the past I haven't been single since I was 15. Like, at 15, I was single. And I have had brief moments in my life being single, like right now or whatever. But my ego and consciousness is hoping that this shit is just like it was before. That she'll be back, and this is the last time this is going to happen, because I am actually going to communicate what the fuck I just said in this video and what the fuck I'm trying to do. Because the main issue is it's so hard to explain to someone what you're actually trying to do. And this is why I just want to be in a relationship with her, and I just want to work out with her, because I've never had a girl that I could do this with. Like, if y'all went through my YouTube channel, watched all my crazy ass videos about psychedelics, my crazy psychedelic theories, I'm a fucking out there weird guy, right? But like, she loved me, right? And it's fucking, like, wow, like, more than anybody else ever. And like, I understand that. That's this thing. I don't know. So I'm just hoping it works out, because that shit is real love. And real love that I don't think humans have seen. And if we can get this shit to, if it works, 5 years later, we will make videos and shit. But, because I think it's the thing that lacks in relationships. That's why I'm not really looking forward to the future. Even though I know my future is bright, I'm going to be fine. I have this insane job opportunity. Dude just messaged me in the middle of this video. I have this other job that I'm working at that's just at KFC. But so then hopefully I'll have 2 forms of income. Then I'm just gonna work on my thing. I have to continue the journey. And you know what's so shitty about women? And I wouldn't say shitty about women. It's just things I've seen in like movies and things. Is like you know how the girl will break up with the dude. Dude will work his ass off, get his life together, and then like chick is like, well, why couldn't you have done that when you were with me? Yada yada. And it's that he was doing it. He was on his journey, and you wanted him to do it before it was time to do it in his journey. That I wanted to be this man that I am right now. 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I wanted to be the man that I am today. Because I was able to handle the breakup with respect, love, honesty, not too much anger. It was, I got nothing but love for her. So, like, it's that you cannot be what you want when you want it. You have to trust. In love, you have to have trust. So you have to trust that your man is going to do what he says he's going to do. And you, as a man, have to keep your word. It's that thing. Just stay on the journey. You know, and relationships don't explain things enough. And the one thing I am so grateful for is that, like, that girl knows everything about me. Just like I know everything about her. Like, and like, I mean, everything. I bet you guys have secrets from your partners, right? And it's like, I don't know. Or not even secrets. It's not necessarily secrets. It's just things that you forget to tell them about your past because, like, maybe it's whatever, or some past trauma, or whatever, or I don't know. I got a bunch of crazy ideas about, like, aliens and dimensions and life and death and whatever. And I was so able to be me. I've never laid in a girl's arms before and felt so okay. Like, because that's the reason why I think Elon Musk said what he said about why he was in a relationship, similar to the way I've been in relationships. Like, a girl breaks up and then I end up dating another girl, and then I end up in a relationship and whatever. And I think the reason, because this is my reason, is that I'm going to be happy, miserable for the rest of my life. It's that I have to learn how to be happy being uncomfortable. I have to make the uncomfortable my normal. I have to, because, and I say I have to, people will say, no, you don't have to do it, man. You can relax. And no, the fuck, I can't relax. You can relax. Because you don't have the same goals as me. You don't want the same things as me. You don't, so I can't. I have to write my books. I can't even fucking really read that well, but I'm writing 2 books because I have to. Like, I had to make my album this year. I had to. And yeah, the shitty thing is that I was so caught up in the making the album, I was so caught up in all these things that maybe the videos, the album, the business, the learning, the knowledge, maybe it interfered with the relationship, maybe it didn't. Maybe it just made it so I couldn't see anything other than what was in front of me, which is my future. And sometimes that prevented me from seeing the now, which is something I learned, that if she comes back, I'll be more in the now. Like, I have to balance it from, you can't just work 24 fucking 7 on your dreams and expect the people to still be there. And that's why people who succeed end up being alone. And they say that, you know, success is lonely. No, success is only lonely because they just did what I did and it worked for them. That, they worked, just like I just did, and now I'm about to have an album, but I worked on the album, I put together the sounds, I tweaked the bass, I did this, I did that, I had to learn about all these new apps like United Masters and all this other shit, I had to learn about, distribution. I had to learn about advertising. I had to learn about all these different things that I'm learning. So I had to learn. I had to learn about cryptocurrency because I got to get into that next year, or hopefully before the end of this year. I have to learn about business. I had to learn about all this shit because I don't even have a high school diploma. I had to learn this on my own, which it took me time. So that sacrificed time with my family, time with the people I love, time to watch movies with the kids, or time to spend time with the girl, or maybe do what she wants to do because maybe she wants to go out or something. And it's that this journey can get lonely because sometimes they don't understand. So it's that I'm no longer gonna chase her. If she comes back, she comes back, and I need to get her to understand that this is who I am. And I understand who she is and I accept it. That's why I'm willing to have her come back. Because even though she left or whatever, I accept her for who she is and I love her for who she is. She doesn't need to change for me to love her. And that's real unconditional love. So it's that thing that I just want the same in return. And I need her to understand that, this is who I am. And the whole point of this video was just to kind of be like, wow, I seen that video of Elon Musk, and it was like, I feel like the universe put that shit in front of me because I get it. That you don't want to be alone, because if you're alone, then you're going to be miserable anyways on the journey. So you might as well have a loved one next to you.